Tony D and Little Joan with your Piney podcast. All things South Jersey. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Thanks for checking out the Pineys. Books 1 through 14 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Book 15 is just about done, the first draft. Got a few more tweaks. Got to finish a couple of things, but it's off to the copyright office, and then it's just a matter of time. What else was going on? Jersey Devil Fable Fest was yesterday in Asbury Park. Got a little wrecked by the weather. Man, the weather turned this weekend. What the hell? Freezing again. But hopefully the rest of the week will be rainy, but a little warmer at least. But let's get into it. As always, I'm going to start with some of the crime. Not a lot of crime this week, happy to say. And move on to happier news stories, especially, food. First up, 33-year-old killed in single car crash in South Jersey Highway. That's not good. Car was found engulfed in flames. Jeez. Around 10:30 p.m. on grass along Route 30 in Absecon near Delilah Road. They attempted to help the driver, who was the only occupant in the vehicle, and but they couldn't save him. Pronounced dead on the scene. Police are asking anyone who witnessed the crash. So I guess there's a bit of a mystery there. So if you know something about the crash on Absecon, Route 30 in Absecon near Delilah Road around 10:30 at night, you want to call the Absecon Police Department, 609-641-0667, extension 214. Man killed in South River house explosion was retired police member of the Newark Police Force. This is South River. I'm not sure where this is. In Middlesex County. What the hell happened? Authorities found 2 males in the rubble of the home. One had fatal injuries and was pronounced dead. That's crazy. It was a gas line thing, it looks like. The roof of the home was blown off and landed on the ground almost completely intact. The walls were blown in all directions. Wow. Every home in the cul-de-sac was shaken by the explosion, sustaining shattered windows and structural damage. New Jersey woman says rabid raccoon chased her before being caught. Well, at least she didn't get bit. This was in East Brunswick. Another rabid raccoon was found in Camden County. Oh, we got to watch out for the raccoons, John. Can't let you near that. I know, they look fun, but they're not. The rabid raccoon in Camden County was found in Gloucester Township, tested positive. So that's no good. The dog, there was a dog involved with the other sighting. It received a rabies booster shot and must now be quarantined for 4 months. Oh, jeez. Health officials in Middlesex, Camden County urge residents to keep their pets' vaccination up to date and do not approach wild animals. Well, that is definitely good advice. You do not approach them. Don't approach them. You never know what they're going to do. I cannot tell you how many videos I see on YouTube of people feeding wild animals, and they think they're cute, and they get bit, and they're feeding them with their bare hand. You got to be nuts. You got to be nuts. If you're going to feed an animal, and you shouldn't, a wild animal, you drop the food on the ground near them. At best, maybe you put on a glove and hand it to them, like a strong leather glove. But pull out your bare hand with nuts in your hand. These people you're nuts. You're nuts for doing it. Getting bit by squirrels and everything else. Menacing man arrested at 4 a.m. in Toms River neighborhood. Man had gloves, a mask, and a Swiss Tech emergency tool. He told police he was making a TikTok videos and refused to identify himself. Toms River has had a series of carjackings, break-ins, and burglaries. Interesting. Interesting defense there, right? If you're acting weird, you just immediately say, I'm making TikTok videos. I mean, it's not a bad defense. I gotta hand it to the guy, although, I don't know, seems a little weird. Will this New Jersey cop killer ever be captured? This is the anniversary of a murder of a state trooper that made headlines worldwide. It was the 1970s. This was the Black Liberation Army. On May 2nd, 1973, Joanne Chesimard and 2 accomplices were stopped by troopers for routine violation. So there was a shootout. And, she escaped to Cuba. Wow. She's now believed to be between 72 and 77. Interesting. So, I mean, do they have reason to think she's back in the country? Kind of doubt it, but that's rough. Instagram post tied New Jersey teen to attempted murder. Salem County Grand Jury indicted a teenager on attempted murder charges following a shooting that seriously injured a woman last year. He faces charges from an alleged robbery attempt that ended in gunfire on April 19th. Well, then, why did they... What does that have to do with the Instagram? Instagram post tied it to it. Harris, the suspect, was arrested on May 2nd following a shots fired report and a foot pursuit. He was found allegedly in the possession of a handgun. Sounds pretty cut and dry from what I'm reading here. I don't see how the Instagram stuff ties in, but it would seem pretty stupid to post on Instagram if you did something illegal. Gang members flooding Plainfield, New Jersey with deadly fentanyl, prosecutors say. It's not good. Plainfield, not good. Fentanyl's bad. This is the Bloods. Very not good. So, yeah, let's see if we could stop that. I'm very much against fentanyl, although I'm against the drug war, but fentanyl's pretty bad. Police respond after boys bring loaded gun into New Jersey Adventure Park. How old were they? This is South Hackensack. 15-year-old and a 12-year-old. Brought the firearm into a photo booth when the gun fired. Oh, jeez. Okay, I get what they were doing. They went into the photo booth to take a picture of themselves. This is something like guys like to do. They like to take pictures of themselves with guns and look tough. Like, you couldn't just use your phone. You actually went to a place to take a picture. That's bad. Who gave them the gun? They must have stole it from, like, their dad or someone like that. Older relative, I'm guessing. Washington Township officers wrangle a loose 200-pound pig, Puma, after a brief escape. Pumba or Pumbaa. So there they are tackling the pig. All right. This was at the corner of Egg Harbor and County House Roads in Sewell. Shocker. Shocker this happened in Sewell. Oh man, look at that pig though. He's got tusk and everything. He's a big boy though. So is he, I guess he's a pet pig? Somehow the gate was left open and he decided to go for a little walk. Okay. Seems like he'd be strong. He doesn't seem particularly menacing, but those tusks, man. Oh man, you get bit by a pig, that'd be nasty. Contractor in Ocean County, New Jersey, scammed 17 homeowners, now going to prison. They actually caught a contractor? Fantastic. He must have got really greedy, I'm guessing. New Jersey offers millions in funding to expand free preschool. Gee, I wonder who pays for that. Oh, $33 million in federal funds. Everybody did. Spread out all over the country. For what exactly? Free preschool program. Why are we doing this? You know, why not just make it part of public school? Wouldn't that be cheaper? You know? Or is that it? Is that all they're really doing? Why not just make it part of the budget? $33 million. I guess in federal funds that's nothing, but I mean, I assume they're doing this in every friggin' state. So, New Jersey's recreational cannabis law doesn't violate federal law, appellate court says. Good, I guess. Again, I think there's probably too many. From what I've heard, there's way too many regulations on marijuana. They should slash those regulations. We need a Republican governor to do that. Atlantic City unions clash in court over anti-smoking lawsuit targeting casinos. Smoking ban debate extends beyond New Jersey to other states where workers raise concern about secondhand smoke. I don't know why they just can't build a room and then tell the workers, you can go in there with a mask. Like give them a mask. Here, you don't have to breathe it. Like you could say, here's the mask. It looks stupid. It's hot, but it'll keep you safe from the cigarette smoke if you want to go into and you could have like a sealed room, right? Like a double doors and like ventilation system. I don't know. Maybe it's that's too expensive. Or, I don't know. Maybe you need to build, maybe you could build like an overhang, kind of like put the slot machines outside, at least for the nicer weather. New Jersey forcing South Jersey schools districts to make difficult choices. The state schools funding formula will have $11.7 billion committed for the next school year, and they're forced to make staff cuts. And just fire some of those TikTok idiots. 63 school districts in South Jersey will lose all state funding, according to New Jersey Department of Education aid summaries. As a result, many schools are having to make difficult decisions. Staffing cuts. Summer Point School District will lose $1.1 million for next year, forcing schools to eliminate 13 staff positions. I'll tell you, got to cut positions in administration. I would cut them. But you're expanding the school at the same time. You're doing preschool. It's like these people want to take over total control of your children, but do it in the shittiest way possible. I mean, that seems to be the plan. Get rid of teachers' unions. That might help. If you got rid of teachers' unions, you could, first off, you could pay the good teachers more money. And then it would be easier to fire the bad teachers. But education's falling apart. It needs a total do-over, I think. New Jersey governor sets July primary and September special election to fill Payne's House seat. This was one of the House members who suddenly dropped dead of a heart attack. He's in a very blue district, but do your best, Republicans. Try to steal it. You're not going to have a much better time to flip a House seat. Get some MAGA guy in there. Get out a populist message about how, what have the Democrats done for you? look at the prices of everything, and you'd have a shot, I would think. Senator Bob Menendez's attorneys argue he hoarded cash and gold bars because of excuse me, intergenerational trauma. Yeah, that makes sense. A grown man. A grown man. We have to discuss this in court. About a senator. Shouldn't that mean if he's got so much trauma, shouldn't he maybe step down as senator? There's another seat I hope the Republicans take, but it'll be a long shot at best. Some Brigantine residents wondering what the STR czar is. This is short-term rental people ordinance, or short-term rental czar, I guess that means. It's to better regulate properties due to residents' concerns. And this is what you get when you go to the government to solve your problems. Oh, okay, we'll appoint a czar. You know, czars all throughout history. Czars are connected with competence and not bloody revolutions at all. So I'm sure this just made everything more expensive for no reason and solved no problems. That would be my guess. 3 groups are suing New Jersey to block an offshore wind farm. New Jersey has set a goal to achieve 100% clean energy by 2025. That's a retarded goal. It's not woke-tarded, it's retarded. It can't work. It's Phil Murphy is an idiot, and that goal should be abolished. It eventually will be, but we need a Republican to do it. That's one thing you could pretty much count on the Republicans to do, I think. You know, because I'm sure all the Democrats have all their money in this clean energy scam, and they're making a fortune as they kill the wildlife and attempt to build wind turbines that the Republicans are going to have to go, well, we're going to have to tear them down. Well, you built 2 of them, we'll keep those. You know, it's a joke. It's a complete joke. Another reason you should vote out every Democrat you can. Vote them all out. Never vote for a Democrat. No. These people have lost the thread a long time ago, in my view. I'm not a Republican, by the way. No. But I am perfectly willing to give the Republicans a chance, especially in New Jersey. Have the Republicans controlled New Jersey? Not really, not for a long, long time. So yeah, give the Republicans the key to New Jersey, I say. For now, that's the first step. You know, then later we can see. But you know, I wouldn't go back to the Democrats either. I would be looking for a new third party group or get more MAGA guys in. These idiots need to be, at least for one election, they need to be crushed. I mean, crushed. They need to lose seats that the Democrats never thought were even in play. You know? Just like shocker. Like that Payne seat, or, you know, any seat. Like a seat in a deep blue district just flips over to red. And some 22-year-old MAGA guy they never thought had a chance just completely decimates some, you know, stupid liberal progressive who thought they had it in the bag, and it's infinitely corrupt. That's the kind of flip we need. So the Democrats walk away devastated and shocked, and then they spend the next 2 months after the election yelling at each other, "What the F happened? You screwed this up." And then maybe after that they come to a Jesus moment. Is that what it's called? A come to Jesus moment, where they go, you know what? Maybe it's us. And then maybe they come back with at least pretending to have sensible policies. But everything you need to know about the real ID and the New Jersey deadline, I don't want one. Let's see. This guy says, the next time I get my license renewed, I'll need to get a real ID. I don't want that. It's the deadline is May 7th. You have to make an appointment. Real IDs are best for those who typically use their driver's license or non-driver ID to fly. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't care. I'm not going to do this. I'll get a passport separately and then go to the airport if I have to, but no. No thanks. New Jersey officials slam Rutgers, threaten funding for caving to Palestinian protesters. Pro-Palestinian encampment of Rutgers, New Brunswick ended Thursday. Organizers say 8 out of 10 of their demands were met. You people are morons. Defund Rutgers. Here, they reached a deal. 8 of the 10 demands. Some of those terms include accepting at least 10 displaced Gaza students to study at the university on scholarship and to bring additional professors who specialize in Palestinian and Middle East studies. Oh yeah, I think you should definitely do that. I don't think you should hire the ones the students want. The movement also calls for the university to cut ties for Israel. Whatever that means. You understand the college is a college. They don't have ties to Israel. Makes no sense. So, it's woke-tarded. Totally woke-tarded. Here it is. Anti-Israel encampment established at Rutgers University. But now it's gone. Smart though. I'll say to the students, you're smart for taking 8 out of 10. It's not a bad win. It's not bad at all. Does it have a list of what they... Oh, okay. So it didn't divest in its interest in Israel, and it didn't end its relationship with Tel Aviv University. So here's the ones that it did capitulate to. Begin a partnership with Bitchute University. I assume that's the Gazan one. Bring 10 Gazan students to Rutgers to study on scholarship. Okay. That could be okay if they're actually vetted properly. Create an Arab cultural center on campus. Sure. If there are enough Arab students to run the damn thing, use the words Palestine and Palestinian in releases. That I'm against. You cannot dictate language. Hire additional professionals specializing in Palestinian studies and Middle Eastern studies. Yeah, I'd hire the most based professors on those subjects. Display flags of occupied peoples. No, you shouldn't agree. You are idiots for just, unless the display is in a closet. Provide full amnesty for protesters. You idiots. You are idiots. Patriotic Rutgers UNC students push back against anti-American, anti-Israeli agitators, seeing a movement. Good for you guys. Well, I'm glad some of the Rutgers students aren't commies. Good for you guys. Hope. LGBT hate message against Cranford, New Jersey bakery backfires. They look weirdly happy about this story, but okay. I'm glad. What was it, though? The question is, what was it? Sweet and Fancy Emporium held a Pride charity bake sale on Sunday, raising thousands of dollars for the Trevor Project. Owner Amanda Girardi said, nonprofit offers mental health services for struggling LGBTQ plus youth. All right. What was this? Is this the post? This is the post you're calling hate speech? It's not that we despise the flag. It is we just don't want to be associated with crazy left-wingers who hate America. That is your hate speech? That's not a hateful comment at all. And that's completely 100% accurate. I wouldn't want to be associated with crazy left-wing nut jobs. I don't care. It's a bakery. If you bake the cake and you want to gay it up, I don't care. I don't care. Here's your gay bakery. People who keep going to non-gay bakery, keep going to religious bakeries for their gay cake. Here's the gayest bakery ever. Go there. Are they going to bake a gay wedding cake? Yeah, you're damn right they will. They'll bake you the gayest cake you'll ever see. So why don't you just go there? I don't understand this whole thing with bakeries. Why is baking political at all? Who put the letter out though? Hate mail, they call it. The letter posted on social media complained about the bakery's rainbow pride flag out front. The sender promised their girlfriends would all boycott the store. So, that's not hateful. It's not hateful at all. They're saying you're hateful. Now, whether or not that's true, I mean, that's a bit extreme. But, I mean, look, you don't have to be part of the whole commie nonsense. How is that hateful? I thought there was actual... These people don't know what hateful is. Back in the 70s, oh man, you'd see some people, they're crazy. Show up, scream at people, drop the N-bomb. You'd be like, what the F, man? You're a hateful person. That was a hateful person. Someone who says, you're a bunch of crazy left-wingers, I don't want to shop there. I mean... Hateful? You're really going to call it hateful? You might call it annoying. You might call it ignorant. Maybe. That's a stretch. But my God, people, get a grip. These people hate. Oh, it's hate speech. They won't shop here. You don't have to shop there. You don't have to like your deal. You can put whatever you want. Again, you can make it the gayest bakery in the world. I'm sure people will go to it. It's not a problem. Is it a problem for me? I don't really care. Is the bakery delicious is my question. If you make delicious food, I'll come to your bakery. Now, if you annoy me and I come in there and you're doing, oh, what's your pronoun, sir? And I'll just be like, I just want my cake. then I get called hateful. Yeah, I'll never shop there again. But it seems like you're making a bigger deal. I mean, I'm sure it's good advertising for you. I'll say that. Haddonfield restaurateurs who redeveloped historic Boxwood Hall as boutique hotel. Oh, that sounds cool. I don't know where this is. It's definitely not on the main drag. Okay. There's grounds, so this must be off the main drag somewhere. Looks nice. I could be into that. Boutique hotel. So it'll probably be like a B&B, colonial B&B kind of deal with food and stuff. That could be a nice time. All right, getting into your Wawa news. I got a few Wawa headlines. Wawa approved for Pennsville, Cranberry Plaza on South Broadway. Congratulations. Let me tell you, recent Wawa news with me. So, 2 different people I know suddenly started recommending Wawa food. It was the weirdest thing. All right, so someone I know said, have you had the Wawa pizza? And I'm like, Wawa pizza? What are you, crazy gas station pizza? And she was like, no, it's really good. And I'm like, you're nuts. I'm like, no, it was good. You got to try it. And I'm like, really? And then she said, oh, well, they make it there, and they have the dough. And I'm like, that's nuts. And then a completely different friend of mine, not connected to the other friend in any way, is talking to me, tells me about Wawa hamburgers. And he's like, they're grilled and they're delicious. I said, get the F out of here. He's like, no. I said the same thing. His coworker said, you got to have a burger at Wawa. I'll buy it for you. If you don't like it, you don't have to give me the money. So they went in, got a double cheeseburger, said it was the most delicious burger. So last night, I was coming home from the event, and I was a little peckish, and I didn't have any food at home, really. I said, oh, God, I don't feel like making anything. What am I going to do? And I didn't want a lot, because I did have some dinner. But, I'm a bottomless pit. But I said, let me go get a hamburger. At first, I wanted to get a slice of pizza and a hamburger, but they don't sell by the slice in Wawa. Some of the Wawas do personal pan pizzas, which I would have gotten, but this one didn't have. So I said, all right, give me a burger. Give me a double cheeseburger. So, and first off, the moment she took now she had cooked the burgers and then had to warm them up. But the moment she took those burgers out, I could see there were grill marks on them already. And I was like, get the F out of here. So then she made the burgers, put lettuce, tomato, onion, ketchup. The one thing I'll say, the Wawa ran out of bags, which was really annoying. But I went home with my box and I ate the burger. I gotta say, it was a pretty decent burger. And I was told to get a double cheeseburger, which I did. I gotta tell you, it was pretty filling. Wasn't too bad. I mean, for what it was $7.49 for the burger. I mean, now it's not restaurant quality, but it was pretty good. It was decent. It was better than fast food. And it was a lot of meat. I forget what the single was. That would have been closer to 5. It probably would have been 5 something. But the double, like, that was a decent burger for $7.49. Now, I mean, back in the day, it would have been like $7.49. This better be the best burger ever. Now it's like, $7.49. That's a good deal. I mean, I'm paying like, at restaurants, I'm paying like $13 for $13 to $17 for burgers and fries now. But I gotta say, bravo, Wawa! You've kicked up your burger game and your food game. It's crazy. And now I asked the girl about the pizza, and she said, "Oh no, we make the pizza here. They're made to order. So they're not heating up the pizza; they're making it. So I guess they have the dough, and then they put it out, and then put it in their ovens." So I'm kind of anxious to try Wawa pizza now, just to try it. Not that I'm dying to eat at Wawa all the time, although I used to. I find their hoagies delicious. They're cold hoagies. Not the cheesesteaks are like, meh. But I gotta say, bravo on the burgers. So Pennsville, be excited. If you're a food nut like me. Another Friendly's in restaurant closed. Here's how many are left. I don't care because I think they suck now. The reason to go when I was a kid was ice cream. And the ice cream back in the day, delicious. The ice cream now, I hate it. It tastes artificial to me. And I ate there one time, maybe like 5 years ago, I guess it was. I don't know, 5 or 10 years ago. Oh, it was awful. I had the worst meal ever. I'll never go there again. So I'm not surprised they're all closing. It used to be a great place to go, but this one in Marlton, I think it closed already. I think they closed because literally the ice cream is terrible, number one, and they've gotten to that place that I think a lot of companies get to is they raise the bar too high, and now they don't have enough people. They've cheaped out. Like, you can only, it is a place for families. They take kids and whatnot. But back in the day, it was real food. It was a real restaurant. When you have stuff you heat up and make in a microwave, I don't know. I can't say for that for sure is Friendly's, but that's what it tasted like for me. It was like, what are these, pizza rolls and artificially flavored ice cream? That's what it tasted like to me. You need a cook. And back in the day, you had to have a cook. You didn't have all this pre-packaged food. So the Friendly's, my local Friendly's, it was pretty decent. I remember going there and having a great meal. Now, I was a kid, so the bar was a lot lower, but these days, just like I remember Dunkin' Donuts used to make the donuts in the store, and they were awesome. Now, I wouldn't give you 10 cents for a Dunkin' Donut. So I think Friendly's is suffering from my guess is suffering from the same syndrome. 2 South Jersey malls to lose stores, teen fashion firm shutting down. All right. This is Rue 22 filed for Chapter 11. Has over 500 stores, including 2 in South Jersey malls. So there's that. Longtime mall retailer Express, Chapter 11. Yeah, the malls are not what they used to be. Fabric and craft store Joanne filed for bankruptcy in March. And the Body Shop, I remember Joann Fabrics. That's where I got the. It initially was my backdrop for my booth. Now it's my tablecloth for my booth when I do Jersey Devil out events. New Jersey cannabis sales hit new high. Ha! Get it? With more legal dispensaries open. I think there's too many. They're starting to annoy me. Everybody smells like pot now wherever I go. So, take it easy. I mean, I get it. People like to smoke pot, but I just find it... I mean, I don't mind the smell, but it's just annoying where you're walking there and it's like, some idiot smoking pot in here. But I get it, especially at shows, but I don't like that. Looks like the Chemung Diner is turning into a dispensary, and then there's rumors Valenzano Winery might turn into a pot farm. I heard. I don't know if it's true. The Brood Awakening Cafe in Pittman is open. Couples gift to their hometown. Cool. The Brood Awakening. So it's a coffee place. Looks nice. Looks nice. I like these little places. This is what I want to see crush Starbucks. I want to see places like this, you know? I want to see them open, and then the Starbucks just can't compete. Because they're better, I think. You know, in terms of the price, it's usually about the same. You don't get the refills, but sometimes it's a little cheap. It kind of depends. Sometimes they price themselves right out for me, but you got a place like this, you do unlimited refills on iced tea, I am there, man. I'll buy your cupcakes or whatever. Sea Isle City breaks ground on new community center. So, guess that's something. It's going to have a gymnasium, 9,000 square feet, a basketball court, pickleball, volleyball. I mean, that sounds nice. This will get really used, too, because it's down the shore. As opposed to a lot of them, they build them and like, yeah, people kind of use them. Should New Jersey be split up into multiple states? I'd be for North and South Jersey. I'm a supporter of the New Jersey separatist movement. I would split the state right at 195 or thereabouts. Maybe, you know, you do it by county. You could have Trenton. You know, now if they did it like this, I wouldn't be as enthused about it, but I'd be okay with it. They did the north, south, and central Jersey. There is no central Jersey, by the way. But I wouldn't mind it because South Jersey would be redder than a baboon's butt, and we'd also have no taxes. Like, we'd be like Delaware in terms of taxes. Oh my God. It would be like paradise down here if we could split the state up. Definitely get rid of North Jersey. Let North Jersey sink into the ocean. No offense. North Jersey's a wreck. Everything's too... It would turn into California. It's already California up north. Essentially. California without the beaches and plenty of pollution. People would flee the northern part of the state because the taxes would go... Whoop. Central would be kind of half and half. Central would stay the same, essentially. It would literally be just like New Jersey is now. But South Jersey, the taxes would plummet. Our insurance rates would plummet. And, it'd be a good day. It'd be a good day. Will they do it? Absolutely not. There won't be a chance in hell this will happen. Because right now, North Jersey controls the state. That's where all the money is and all the businesses are. They'll never do it. Not a chance in hell. I'd totally support it. Brown's Bargain Barn opens Saturday in Glassboro. Closeouts and unique bin table discount model. I guess. What the hell do you buy there? Electronics? What's it, like a yard sale kind of place? Or like leftovers? I guess. Kind of like the Berlin auction. A lot of these places are going to pop up now that everybody's going broke. Sold iconic 84-year-old New Jersey hot dog stand, auction off. This is Libby's Lunch in Patterson. All right. So, so somebody bought it for $850,000. Sal Washa, owner of Clifton Barbecue Restaurant that specializes in halal meats, purchased the restaurant. He'll have a new restaurant with a glass building that will be able to look over the river. Cafe and lounge will serve sandwiches and salads, and he states it will be a place affordable for everyone. Well, that sounds nice. I think you should keep the hot dog motif a little bit, or at least part of the menu should be like still having hot dogs. Plaza Azteca, I know that place, expanding in South Jersey, Voorhees and Marlton coming soon. Wow. Well, that sort of came out of left field. I guess somebody got some money. Good for you. Good for you. Cinco de Mayo is going to be lit at Plaza Azteca. South Jersey Township gets first liquor store in 100 years, and here's what's wrong with New Jersey. Not South Jersey, New Jersey. If South Jersey was its own state, we wouldn't have liquor laws. They'd go right out the window. Burlington County hasn't had a liquor store in over a century until Friday. Super Buy Right in Morristown is officially open for business. Super Buy Right? Okay. Yeah, you notice it won't be a tiny little mom and pop liquor store, I guess, but doesn't sound like it anyway. It's located inside the Morristown Mall. Really? All right. Here's the farmer market's preview. Collingswood Farmers Market. It's coming. May 4th to November 23rd, rain or shine. Occasionally I do these events. Haddon Heights, April 21st to November 24th. Haddonfield Farmers Market, May 18th to October 5th. I don't understand how they pick these dates, but okay. Merchantville Market Off Center, May 3rd to October 4th. This is usually like on Sunday. It depends on the day. They pick a day and then it's the same day. So there you go. Local vendors. Ooh, maybe I'll do this one. When is it? First Friday of every month. 5 to 8. That's kind of a tight window. How much could I possibly sell in 3 hours? Jeez. 3 hours on a Friday? I don't know. If the table's free, maybe? Jeez, if you're 5 to 8. Yeah, 5 to 8. I mean, if you're going to do a First Friday thing, you could at least start at 4. I understand you want to go too late, but at least start at 4. At least get in 4 hours. 3 hours. I wonder how much. I'm going to call and see how much a table is, but what would I pay for a table for a 3-hour show? I couldn't pay more than 20. Maybe 20, I'd do it. But 30 to try it once, maybe. That'd be tight. That'd be a tight 3 hours for me. To make, I mean, because it could all go belly up. I could spend the whole time. I mean, I'm selling books. I could spend the whole farmer's market not selling much of anything and then be like, I lost money. But for free, 100% I'd do it. All right, guide to New Jersey beaches, Atlantic City. Lifeguards are 10 to 6. Beach tags not required. Good for you, AC. They have kind of crappy beaches, I gotta say, though. But they're okay. Beaches open as of July 1st. All beaches from Caspian Avenue to Jackson Avenue are open. Avalon, I bet you gotta have tags there. Yeah, 32. $32 for preseason, $40 for seasonal, $17 for weekly, $8 a daily. 10 to 5. That's big money in Avalon. Brigantine, 10 to 5:30. Yeah, beach tags. When's that start? I don't know. Sometime. Looks like May 31st is the deadline for beach tags, so probably in June. Cape May, 10 to 5:30. You're damn right there's beach tags. Not a lot of info. Longport 10 to 6. Beach tags. Margate 10 to 6. Beach tags. Those they're a little cheaper. North Wildwood 5:30 or 10 to 5:30 p.m. No beach tags. Nice North Wildwood. They have they have the long beach or the short beach. I think they have the long beach. I can't remember. Ocean City, you're damn right they have beach tags. There's money there. 10 a.m. to 5:30. Sea Isle, beach tags, 10 to 5. Stone Harbor, you're damn right beach tags, but theirs aren't too bad. No, they're more. 10 to 5. Upper Township, Beasley Point's 9 to 5, and various other things. You damn right beach tags for this, I bet. Oh no, not required. Really? That's pretty close. I mean, that to the fancy areas. I mean, Strathmere is pretty hoity-toity, I think. So, okay, Upper Township, good for you. Ventnor, 10 to 6, and they require beach tags? I'll just go to AC. Wildwood, no beach tags, 10 to 5:30. I think Wildwood has the big beach. Yeah. There's a reason they call it Childwood. And in Wildwood Crest, 10:30 to 5:30, no beach tags. Nice. Nice. Oh, and they got lakes here. Egg Harbor City Lake, open weekends through June 19th. They got lifeguards. This is all those times are for lifeguards, by the way. 10 to 7. Ooh, late night. But you need beach tags. Really? For lake? Cove Beach at Lake Lenape West, 11 to 6. Starting June 18th. $30 for beach tags. For lake? I guess you got to pay the lifeguards. All right, moving on. You're missing out on Wawa's most slept on menu item. I told you about mine, but I didn't even look. Ooh, mac and cheese. I'll tell you, I got to give it a shot. Most popular menu items at Wawa. It might very soon be the burgers and pizza. Meatball sub. Yeah, I have a very high bar for this. So even if it's decent, I'd probably be like, no. Iced coffee, as always. Italian hoagie. I'll tell you, the hoagies are good. They're very solid. I wouldn't get a hoagie in like a busy Wawa in like a city, but you go out in the sticks and go to a Wawa, it's like a deli. It really is. Donuts, mixed bag, I think. Depends on the brand. Sizzly, it depends on when you go. Sometimes they're okay. Like if I'm desperate for a breakfast sandwich, I'll hit Wawa. But nah, these days I make my own as much as possible. Fountain soda, wouldn't bother. The Gobbler, people like it. I'm not a huge fan of cranberry sauce, so that's the only drawback for me. Pinwheel wrap, it's okay. Feels like it sits in a box too long for me. Sweet cream cheese stuffed pretzels, never understood the attraction of this. I do like the soft pretzels. And mac and cheese, I might have to try it. I'm getting hungry in this Piney podcast, by the way. New Jersey County finally gets its best discount clothing chain, Ross. Okay, didn't know that was a discount. This is Monmouth is getting one. When your favorite Jersey fresh produce hits the shelves in 2024. All right, arugula, mid-April through mid-June. So now. Asparagus, bleh, mid-April through late June. Beans, green, snap, wax, and yellow, mid-June through October. Beets, June through November. Bok choy, mid-April through mid-June, September through November. Broccoli, June, October through November. Cabbage, June through November. Carrots, June through November. This is a good list to have, especially if the worst happens and the economy collapses. Because again, we're going backwards in time. This is kind of the way it used to be. Like you couldn't get certain things at certain times of year. Cauliflower, ugh, September through November. Chard, not a fan. May through November. Chinese cabbage, May through June, September through November. Collards, mid-May through November, not a fan. Cucumbers, late June through mid-September. I go back and forth with cucumbers. Like, I like the real high-end ones in sushi restaurants, but that's about it. Dandelion greens, maybe. Mid-April to late June, September through November. Eggplant, I'm okay with that. July through mid-October. Garlic, love it. July through December. Garlic scrapes, or scapes, I don't know what those are. May. Herbs, basil, parsley, mint, etc. July through September. Love them all. Kale. I like kale. Mid-April, really, through mid-June. September through November. Oh, give me some of that. Leeks. April through May. October through December. I like leeks. Lettuce, mid-April through mid-June. September through November. Man, it's so hard to grow lettuce, but man, it tastes delicious when it's fresh. It really does. I told somebody about my dad grew iceberg lettuce, and I thought, ew, iceberg's so lame, and I hate it. But he grew it, and it was green, like solidly green, and it was so delicious. Oh my God. Like the best iceberg lettuce I ever had. Lima beans, gross, July through October. Although I'll eat lima beans raw. I don't mind that. Mustard greens, mid-April through mid-June, September through November. Okra, ugh. Mid-July through mid-October. Onions, love them. Late June through October. Really? Really? Late June, huh? Parsnips, September through December. Meh. Peas, mid-May through July. I tend to like those raw. They're so good raw. Peppers, July through October. I have a mixed attitude towards peppers. I like peppers in very specific things, but I typically don't like to eat peppers anymore. Potatoes, love them. July through mid-September. Sweet potatoes, don't love them in August. Pumpkins, mid-September through November. Gross. Radish, June to early mid-December. Scallions, love them. May through December. Squash, ugh. June through October. Spinach, yum. Mid-April through June. Sweet corn, love it. July through September. Tatsoi, mid-April through mid-June. I don't even know what that is. September through November. Tomatoes, yes. July through October. Turnips, mid-April through mid-June. September through November. Now, fruits and berries. Get ready for your fruits and berries. Apples, mid-July through mid-December. It's always a good time. Blackberries, July through mid-August. Yum. Blueberries, my absolute favorite. Mid-June through July. It's the greatest time in South Jersey when the blueberries come. Cherries in June. Cranberries late September through mid-November. Not a huge fan. Grapes late August through September. Peaches, nectarines early July to late September. Of course, Royal Crown does ice cream. They do strawberries in the ice cream, then blueberries, then peaches, and then pumpkin. Blah. But the other three, yum. Pears, August through September. Plums, July through September. And strawberries, delicious, very soon now, mid-May through mid-June. Counting the days. Probably, next week. Get some next week. Burlington County seeks artists for special projects centered around Big Rusty. They want more Big Rusties? Okay. So that should be, I guess, a fun tourist attraction. New Jersey Chef on the Food Network on Guy's Groceries Games. This is a fun show. I don't mind it. So this is Chef Leslie Danzel from Kuro at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. So she'll be on, it was on April 24th. And we'll run again on Wednesday, May 15th, if you want to say it. So they usually have very good chefs at the casinos. Have you tried New Jersey's favorite fast casual chain restaurant? Perhaps. What is it? Applebee's? I'm not impressed. I guess nearly 20% of the country agrees Applebee's took the top spot. Huh. Really? Applebee's? I mean, haven't eaten there a lot. I mean, Applebee's to me is like the kind of place you go because it's in a convenient location and nothing else is open, right? Like if you have a bar with good bar food and it's open kind of late on a Friday, I'd rather go there. Like I go to Ott's sometimes, or which is more local. Like I used to go to Applebee's after the movies because it just happened to be near the movie place, and Ots wasn't there yet. And now I would never go there. You know, it's like I would go there if like my friends were like, "Oh, you want to go to Applebee's?" And I'd just be like, "Well, not really, but if there's nothing else open, I'll go." It's kind of like Chili's. It's kind of in that range of like, eh. Watch. Lots of changes. AC Aquarium to reopen July 1st. Oh, I think I did this one. This is an old headline, so a reminder. 8 best outdoor New Jersey locations for beautiful photo shoots is one of them. Cape May. All right, let's see. Great Falls of Patterson up north. Hoboken Waterfront up north. Asbury Park, I was just there for their ancient boardwalk. Princeton University. Sure, it's full of garbage now that they had a protest. Red Bank. Which Red Bank? I think that's the northern Red Bank. Cape May Point, of course. Jersey City? Really? I guess. So those here are 8 places. Need more South Jersey on that list. A brand new brewery is opening soon in Point Pleasant. Okay. Kane Brewing. Oh, no. That's not it. You have Kane Brewing, Icarus Brewing, Heavy Reel Brewing. I think I went to them. Asbury Park Brewing, Tom's River Brewing, and Battle River Brewing, to name a few. So the new brewing, it's going to open across from the Point Pleasant train at 334 Hawthorne Ave. And so, did it say what it is? No. Guess they're keeping the name on the download for the big announcement. The nation's largest free beach party is right here in New Jersey. Okay, Beach Stock in Margate. Oh, cool. Cool. You can see Lucy the elephant. Nice. Check out these 18 summer festivals in South Jersey. All right. New Jersey Renaissance Fair in Columbus for you nerds. There you go. May 18th. I've gone to them. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Starts in May, goes into June. Cape May Music Fest. Cape May, May 26th, ends in June. So these go on all summer, I guess. Haddon Township Summer Makers Market in Haddon Township. A little too rich for my blood to get a table, but May 31st starts. Bordentown Green Fair in Bordentown, June 8th. Starts. Cruise Down Memory Lane Violent. Think I may be at a car show coming up. I don't think it's this one, though. June 8th. Bridgeton Strawberry Festival in Bridgeton. Ooh, can I go to that? Nah, I'm booked. June 8th to 9th. Wheaton Arts Festival, June 22nd to 23rd. I'm booked for that. Battleship Beer Festival in Camden. Starts June 22nd. Barefoot Country Music Festival in Wildwood, June 20 to 23rd. Always on the same friggin' weekends in South Jersey. Blues, Wine, and Beer and Barbecue Fest in Mullica Hill, June 24th to 25th. That's on Monday and Tuesday. Okay. Red, White, and Blueberry Festival in Hamilton, June 30th. I am free and would love to go, except Hamilton won't let me do it. They would not let me do it because they said selling books does not consider you're not considered a crafter. So, but I'll probably do it in town anyway, either at Cassiano's or possibly at Chimney Rustic Ales. They've offered me an open table just about there. Freedom Festival in Camden, July 3rd. I wouldn't go. No thanks. South Jersey Caribbean Festival in Camden. In the day I would go. I wouldn't go at night in Camden, July 13th. Haddonfield Crafts and Fine Arts Festival. Maybe I could do that. July 13th and 14th. Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival, Atlantic City, July 13th. Crafts and Fine Art Festival in Collingswood. Ooh, sounds fancy. August 17th to 18th. Wind Down Summer at Riverwinds in West Deptford. Oh, that sounds awesome. August 24th and 25th. Oh, no, I got something going on the 24th. Al Fresco Affair Food Truck Festival in Cherry Hill on the 29th. When's that? That's a Thursday. I might have to call. I'm going to have to keep this page open. I might be doing some calls. I might be doing some of these. New Jersey restaurant makes it Yelp's list of top soul food spots in the U.S. Well, that's pretty good. I'm kind of on the fence about soul food. I don't quite understand it. Like, I like the barbecue aspect of it a lot, and some of it. I definitely like the cornbread is on another level, of course, but I haven't really been to one, but I might try this one. It looks kind of delicious. The catfish I would try. See, I don't like the veggie sides. I don't like those at all. Maybe the macaroni and cheese. It's called Kelsby's. Where is this? Or Kelsey's? Is it Kelsby's? No, it's Kelsey's. Kelsey's. All right. Fried whiting. Bang Bang Shrimp. Loving shrimp. Oh, it's in Atlantic City. Okay. That looks pretty big for... I've never seen a soul food place that large. Usually they're small, tiny places. Let's see. Fried chicken. Like it. Candy yams. Ugh. Center cut pork chop. Yep. Fried whiting. Would definitely try it. Bang Bang Shrimp. Sign me up. Turkey chops. Short ribs. Are those two different things or one thing? They both sound good. Fried catfish. Absolutely. Crab cakes. Maybe. Fried fish, yes. Macaroni, yes. And smothered pork chops would definitely try. Definitely with the fried chicken. Love me some good fried chicken. I would get fries, though. That's always my go-to side is fries. But that looks pretty good. I might eat the greens. I'm like, not a big collard greens guy. 3 towns in New Jersey makes most charming main streets. Is one of them Cape May? Let's see. Montclair's Bloomfield Avenue, Lambertville's Bridge Street, and Cape May's, there you go, Washington Street. Well, definitely Cape May was going to make it. I have to say, Montclair's Bloomfield Avenue, yeah. I haven't been to the one in Lambertville. I've probably been there, but I don't remember it. But the other two, definitely. So I approve. South Jersey runner becomes first American to win Broad Street Run in 3 decades. Wow. Cherry Hill's Kevin McDonald won the 43rd annual Independence Blue Cross Blue Broad Street Run on Sunday. Good for you. Good for you, dude. New Jersey's most iconic dish will leave you wanting more. Okay, what's the most so pork roll? Is it pork roll? Let's see. It's the answer to Canada's poutine, you're saying? What is it? Crispy fries that are smothered in gravy. Oh, disco fries. Crispy fries smothered in gravy and mozzarella. It's basically poutine. I mean, basically, it's poutine. I mean, it's either cheese curds and, you know. It sounds okay. I don't think I've ever had it. But, no, to me, what would be the most iconic dish in South Jersey? Probably pizza. But if you're talking like a dish, like a meal, that's a good question. I'd have to think on that, you know. I think there'd be different ones for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For breakfast, the most iconic thing would probably be like a pork roll sandwich with eggs, and then maybe on a bagel. Then for lunch, something like it would be a tie between like an Italian hoagie and a cheesesteak, and then for dinner, and maybe pizza. For dinner, it would be something like chicken parmesan, something like that. At least for me. I don't know. There'd be a lot of math to do in that with the Metagon. So maybe the Italian stuff wouldn't win out. The food most New Jersey people love, but you can't stand. Okay. Let's see. It's a legendary pork roll or Taylor ham. No, it's pork roll. No, everybody loves pork roll. Only communists don't like pork roll. South Jersey nonprofit plans to convert motel into housing for the homeless veterans. Well, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Except that it's in Absecon, but other than that, it sounds awesome. They've got volunteers, and I completely approve of this. So this is going to be called the Veterans Village of Absecon. So awesome. We're not making this just a plain Jane living facility. We're actually turning this into a community. Good for you. Thankfully, somebody cares about the damn veterans in this country. What to know about Donald Trump's Wildwood rally? Speaking of guy who cares about the veterans, I know this. I couldn't get near Wildwood that weekend, and unfortunately, I'm booked solid that weekend. When is it? Again, it's like the 11th of May. Yeah. Well, not solid. I'm booked on the 11th, and that's going to be the main day. I wish I could go, but good luck, Trump. And finally, craving cheesesteaks, explore 12 flavorful spots in New Jersey. All right, I'll be the judge of this. All right, first up, the Original Steaks in Seaside Heights. Looks like a cool spot. I like the outside seating. Ooh, that looks nice. What is that? Meathead's Cheesesteaks in Lawrence Township. Damn. That's some sexy cheesesteak picture right there. Look at all that meat. Too many peppers for me, but ooh, that looks good. Pat's Pizza, Point Pleasant. Totally would scoff that down. Donkey's Place, of course, thank you. Thank you for mentioning Donkey's. I love Donkey's. I really do. I mean, that sandwich surprised me. I would totally get a Donkey's. 100%. Cheesesteak Louie's in Seaside. Okay. Bob O's Cheesesteak in Ridgefield. Don't know that one either. They look good, though. Twisted Cheesesteak in New Egypt. Ooh, that's not too far from me. They've got, instead of a hoagie roll, they're served warm on hand-twisted artisan-style pretzels. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds yummy. Holy crap. What is this? Chief's Steak Shop in Middlesex. That is a cheesesteak wrap. That's a wrap and a half. Not a big fan of the wrap. Rather have the bread, but it looks good. Gaetano's Classic. This is the one in Hamilton Square on 33, but we have one down here. It's a little rich for my blood. I would love to get a Gaetano steak every day. I'd probably be 400 pounds, and it would cost me hundreds of dollars. But Billy Bob's Original Philly Cheesesteak in Manalapan. I never say that right. Dar's Steak. I don't know these guys. They're in Haddon Township? All right. Some new guys enter the field. That looks solid. Midtown Philly Steaks in Hoboken. That's too far from me. There's a lot missing from this list, but that wasn't a bad list. I got a few of my local places, so a lot of these guys, they cover a place. There's Donkeys. They cover this kind of thing, and then they, don't really go to enough places. I mean, there's Chick's Deli in Cherry Hill. Just a bunch of places locally down south that there's just so many of them is part of the problem. You really would have to go with a list of like 100 names, and you could easily fill 100. Oh, that'd be no problem, just in South Jersey. Again, everything south of 195. And that's it for me, Tony D. Little Joan. Check us out on all our various links. Odysee, Bitchute, Rumble. For our more base takes. If you can find a more base take, I say, take it. I will be doing tonight the live stream where we do it live, Joan. Tonight's live stream will be manly movies. Manly movies. And we will be talking about, what kind of movie is a manly movie, all the best ones. I'll be going through lists. We'll also talk about the box office and the trades for this week. So it should be a fun time. I hope you will join us at 7 p.m. on YouTube for the live stream. We'll see you in the next one.